I was just rocking with her for a few days and a few years when it comes to speaking nothing but facts on certain people and all of that. But I think when it comes to Eminem, one of my all-time favorite rappers, she took the biggest L this year. And like many that came for him, there are also many that destroyed. No, there are also many that got their career destroyed by the GOAT himself, the lyrical genius that can rhyme with anything. Heck, he even rhymed oranges with other things. I'm still not the biggest fan of her, even though I agree with certain points that she's making. But when it comes to you dissing Eminem, Candace, nah, this ain't it, bruh.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. You know, some people say that when we get older, we'll get wiser, and I hope that that is true. It seems to be the case. Also, when we get older, we get grayer. We know that's true. But for Eminem, the once hardcore rapper, it seems that he is getting older and gayer. Yes,
Stop the cap.
Eminem might be gay. It's a question, is he gay? Because he certainly sent Vivek Ramaswamy a very weird cease and desist letter demanding that he stop rapping his music on the campaign trail. Meh. Plus, later on in the show, we're going to talk.
Why do you care? Why do you care if he stops rapping in the mainstream industry? I have a gut feeling that when people make videos like this, when certain people don't agree with their point of view, they call them all kinds of names, thinking that they did something, but they didn't.
Ridiculous prosthetic breasts. Well, now he's teaching at a new school. Let's talk about that, because I don't know what's going on in Canada, really, ever. All that and more today coming up, lyrics. But also, a lot of times, Eminem liked to make jokes about being gay. He was kind of very focused on gayness, is what I would say, in a lot of his music. I'll give you some examples. This is him just playing around with James Franco. He's acting in this capacity, but take a listen to what Eminem said.
And I'm just curious what you meant by that exactly.
I remember this video years ago. This is just a skit. Just because he's joking about gay people and being gay doesn't mean that he's actually gay in real life. You're just making this up just to stir the pot. And you're getting people talking. And now you're taking more L's. So why do you care if he's gay or not? It's none of your business.
I'm just a little confused here because gay can mean a lot of things.
I am a homosexual.
Meaning?
I like men.
So it's a joke. Let it go. He's just being funny. He's saying that because he obviously doesn't like men, and that's what he always wants you to think as he explores these jokes in his music. Here's another video of him and Dr. Dre, former music video. Take a listen.
Well, since age 12, I felt like a caged elf who stayed to himself in one space, chasing his tail. Got ticked off and ripped Pamela Lee's lips off, kissed him and said, I ain't know silicone was supposed to be this soft.
Again, why all of a sudden you're coming out with this trash video? It's just a song. The skit he did with James Franco is just a skit. It's just a song. An iconic song. Those are the things that men go through when they go in jails and when they enter a mental facility, institution. Yes, they go through that. Yes, they deal with that. But why do you care? Seriously, why? I don't get it. I don't get it.
By the way, that's a classic song. Hi, my name is We All Love It. Also, we love
and
this
yet you
song.
have a
Remember
problem
just
with
Lose
it.
It, the
You
music
accusing him
video,
of being
another
gay.
little gay joke in there. Take a listen.
Now I'm gonna make you dance, get your chance. Yeah, boy, shake that thing. I mean, girl, you know
It's just a joke, Candace.
Yeah, boy, shake that ass, he said, and he was just joking. That's the point. Every time that he makes a gay joke, he's just joking. He has no issues with gay people. He then got very aggressive talking about Elton John in some of his songs, saying that he was going to run a pole up Elton John's butt. I'm not kidding. But then to show the public that he doesn't actually hate gays, he then became friends with Elton John, and they hung out and they did some things. And here's Elton John talking about that. Take a listen.
I got this package from Eminem, and shows you how homophobic he isn't. We had 2 diamond-encrusted rings on velvet cushions.
Candace, this video made you look stupid. It made you look crazy. At least Elton John joked about it. Again, why do you care of him being gay just because he made certain songs joking about gay people? I don't get it. Why do you why do you care, Candace? This is such an L take on your part. I am beyond sorry, dude.
I don't know if I would send diamond-encrusted rings to any of my friends to prove that I'm explicitly not gay. But again, this is Eminem, and you're supposed to understand that this is just how he's creative. He's very creative. He's a hardcore rapper. And he's getting older. He's getting older, and he's not quite able to read the room. Sometimes Grandpa needs to sit down. He gets that phase where sometimes it seems you don't even...
Candace, I really don't think you understand life. When the person gets older and wiser, they cannot keep doing the things that they used to do when they were younger. Because once you get in your 50s, life changes, things are changing. You have to do better. Life gets better as you age, as you learn and grow and be wiser and become better as a person. Just because Eminem doesn't rap like he used to do, hardcorely, doesn't mean that he's washed up. So it's obvious to me that you don't know nothing about Slim Shady. You don't know nothing about Eminem. So once again, just because he was joking about gay people, he was saying some sus lyrics, it's just a parody. He wasn't serious. He wasn't being real about it. It's called being sarcastic. I think you ought to learn that by now, Candace.
Anymore. This has kind of been the circumstance with Eminem. He is definitely, I would say, deteriorating with age. He doesn't seem able to recognize what his own base is. And the biggest indication of this was when he did plausibly the cringiest thing he has ever done in 2017. After Trump won the White House, Trump supporters, Trump voters, when you think of them, you would definitely think they know an Eminem song
Trump
or
became
two.
president in late 2016.
But Eminem didn't recognize that at all.
Facts
Instead, he decided to do a super hard thug video to show that he was supporting the black community against Trump. And here it is. Do your best not to cringe. Take a listen.
But we better give Obama props, because what we got in office now's a kamikaze that'll probably cause a nuclear holocaust. And while the drama pops and he waits for shit to quiet down, he'll just gas his plane up and fly around till the bombing stops.
This video is pretty cringe because she's making fun of Eminem because he rapped about Donald Trump. That's how he doesn't like him. So what? How is it cringe? It's just a freestyle. Do you know anything about rap music? Do you know how to rap? If not, then shut up.
Oh, hard. You heard him. We're going to have a nuclear holocaust if Trump is president. And he'll fly his plane around till the bombing stops. What? Eminem going after Trump and his supporters?
Girl.
That's like freaking, I don't know, Taylor Swift being like, I hate teenagers. They suck. Tweens suck. They're horrible. Teenagers are awful. I hate them all. We'd be like, wow, have you examined your brands? You might need a brand manager, T Swift, because this doesn't make any sense. And it made no sense. And he subsequently had an album that he released thereafter. I guess that was going to be his great comeback, and it turns out that
this was like 6 years ago.
The poorer white kids who supported Eminem throughout his entire life, who felt some sort of affinity once he told his story being from 8 Mile and also having been a poorer white kid, decided not to buy his trash music anymore. That's what actually happened. So his album flopped after this because, again, he did not know his base, despite the fact that Trump definitely knew his. So Eminem has become a loser over the years. Those are the facts. But this next thing, none of us saw it coming. Let's be honest. Let's just be honest, okay? It's one thing to have hatred for Trump. There was an entire simulation and media effort to make you really hate Donald Trump, and it worked. People were brainwashed by the media, and they developed this.
Kind of like what you're doing now, because you're being brainwashed by that orange man. Look, I don't care about neither President Joe Biden or Donald Trump. I don't care about none of these people. I'm just a person that calls things straight down the middle as I see it. But you are definitely the worst.
But Vivek Ramaswamy? Huh? Does Vivek Ramaswamy,
It's just a freestyle,
presidential
woman.
candidate, inspire that same kind of hatred? There's actually no person that is running right now outside of Trump on the Republican ticket or even the Democrat ticket that really can inspire hatred, right? Like you hate.
Listen, if y'all want the original video, it'll be down below. I try to watch this video, but the more she talks, the more idiotic she sounds. Clearly, she wants to be dissed by Eminem. She wants the smoke. She already lost by making this ridiculous video. Nick Cannon tried it, he lost. The Game tried it, he lost. So it just seems like everybody that wants to come at Eminem, I'm gonna need you to understand something. If you want to come at the greatest rapper of all time, you better come with guns and weapons. Because later down the line, he's going to end your career lyrically. He is going to destroy you mentally and physically. If you think about try to diss him, if you don't do proper research, you should be afraid of Eminem. As many times that Nick Cannon tried to invite Eminem and Wildin' Out sucks. I don't like that show. But to me, all you're doing is embarrassing yourselves. Just because he did some gay jokes and he did some gay skits doesn't mean that he's real. It's called being sarcastic. It's called being creative, being funny. You over here making this dumb video trashing the guy because what? He hates Donald Trump. A lot of people hate Donald Trump. But we all know that you are the biggest right-wingers I've ever seen. That's fine. But I'm going to need you to understand something, Little Miss Owens. Just because nobody agrees with your political points doesn't mean that you have the right to call them every name in the book, because it's going to make you look stupid and dumb and idiotic at the same time. I'm sorry, but I don't like this video. So if y'all want the original video, it'll be down below. Even though this video is like 30 minutes long, I don't care. Candace, you really embarrassed yourself, sweetie. You were the same woman that talked some big smack about George Floyd. I'm not saying that you should be with the Black Lives Matter movement. I don't support it, but guess what? That doesn't mean that I'm anti-black. I love black people. I love my people. But you? Hold as hell. Like I said, link to the video down below. I just don't get it. If we didn't care, why do you?